Hello, my name is Donald Trump. I was born in New York in a place called Queens. I was a small boy with big dreams. I had 4 brothers, and we often played in the yard of our busy home. My father was a builder. He worked in buildings and made big apartments. Every day I watched him, curious and loud, always asking questions. Why do you build that? How do you sell houses? My father often smiled and told me, work is life. Learn. Building means never giving up. These words stayed with me forever. At school, I was strong, loved sports and friends, but I also loved big ideas. Sometimes I visited Manhattan, where tall buildings touched the sky. Standing there, I imagined my own future. Big towers, big success, not just in Queens, but across the whole world. I was a boy with dreams in a big city, ready to begin one day. Family and early lessons. My father taught me that no one gives you success. You must take it. I followed him to construction sites where I watched every small detail: bricks, steel, workers, blueprints. It all looked magical, but also very hard. He told me, learn everything, even the small things. They matter for big things. At 13, I worked on small tasks and learned discipline and respect for builders' work. My father also said, money is not the goal. Building something great matters more. Build what will last. I loved those words, but inside, I wanted bigger things. Tall towers touching the sky, something the world would always remember. Education and returning home. I finished high school and went to Wharton School, where business became my main focus. I studied day and night, numbers, markets, deals, finance, learning how money moved and how great deals were made. But books were not enough. I needed real lessons from the real streets. After college, I returned to New York City, back to my father's business, but with bigger ideas. I looked at the skyline and saw empty spaces where I imagined tall towers. One day I told my father, I want Manhattan. He looked at me, surprised, but I was young, hungry, not for food, but for success. I worked day and night, visiting banks, talking to people. Some believed me, some did not. Finally, one bank said yes. That was my first big deal in Manhattan. It was the first step toward my dream. Building dreams and facing challenges. Problems came quickly. Money was always a fight. Many said, he can't win. But I didn't give up. Step by step, I learned. Sometimes banks said no, sometimes deals almost collapsed. Many nights I didn't sleep. Friends walked away. Some told me to stop. But when I looked at the buildings, I saw the future, not failure. I made more calls, knocked on more doors. Finally, one deal worked, a hotel that opened with great success. Newspapers wrote, who is this young man, the bold builder of Manhattan? I smiled, but kept working. More towers, bigger dreams filled my mind. Fame and influence. Soon my buildings became taller, my name stronger. Newspapers wrote about me, TV shows invited me, and magazines told my story. Fame opened new doors. I wrote my first book, The Art of the Deal, which sold millions of copies. Now my name was known across America. I met leaders, actors, athletes, politicians. One day I met Melania. She was kind and smart. We talked, laughed, and connected. Soon we were always together. My life was full: business, fame, love, and family. But still, bigger dreams called me. From businessman to politics, I watched the news daily. Problems in America were growing. Jobs lost, borders open, crime increasing. Many people felt hopeless. I loved the American dream, but I saw it slipping away. Friends laughed when I said I might enter politics. You are a businessman, not a politician. But deep inside, I believed I could help. I wanted strong borders, American jobs, safety, pride. I told Melania, maybe I will run, she said softly. If your heart says yes, go. Her words gave me courage. I called trusted friends, shared my idea. Some agreed, some didn't, but I was ready. I prepared a simple message: make America great again. Those words felt powerful. I filed as a candidate for President of the USA. Running for president, crowds grew bigger everywhere I went. People waved flags, chanted, and cheered. I spoke about jobs, strong borders, and American pride. The media attacked me daily, but I spoke louder. Politicians mocked me, but the people believed. I traveled city to city, shook hands, met workers and farmers. At debates, I spoke clearly, using simple words. Many polls said I would lose. Experts laughed. But I trusted the people. Election day came cold. State by state, results arrived. Finally, history was made. I had won the presidency. The people had chosen me. A dream became true. Life in the White House. On a cold January day, I took the oath. I will serve the people. The White House felt historic and full of responsibility. Challenges came daily: jobs, borders, foreign affairs, the economy. But I stayed strong, always putting America first. I lowered taxes, brought businesses back, created jobs. The media still attacked, but people saw results. Jobs, hope, pride. 4 years passed quickly, filled with victories and hard days. But I gave my all for the American people. A continuing mission. After the next election, I returned to Florida. I rested, but knew I was not done. The country faced troubles again. High prices, weak borders, division. Many missed my leadership. Thousands filled my rallies, cheering for a strong future. I stayed focused. I was not afraid. My mission remained the same: make America great again, always. Thanks for watching PastQuest. If you enjoyed the journey into history, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing stories from the past. See you in the next quest.